Welcome back to the channel. Keith here from Commander Hoop Celtic. If this is your first time coming across my channel, please hit the subscribe button below. A thumbs up or a comment below would be appreciated. I'll tell you one thing that's coming home tonight is the England team. They got beaten by France in Qatar. Great result for the French. Congratulations to the world champions. Yet again, England and penalties bottle it. But look, we're here to talk about Celtic. The most important thing. They had a game today against French side Rennes. We lost 4-3 behind closed doors. A goal from Kyogo and 2 goals from Matt O'Reilly to get the preparation, get the lads back in work ahead of the big massive game next week away in Portugal to kick off our second part of the season. We have a 9-point cushion. We want to build the momentum. Giorgos Giakoumakis met up with his teammates in the Algarve. There was high intense training today. It's great to see Callum McGregor got a bit of time under the belt as well. And was saying about Karabashi that it's going to take a few weeks for him to settle in. Obviously, he's going to be training with the likes of Kyogo, Ideguchi. If Ideguchi doesn't go back to the J League, Eire is going to be meeting up with the squad this week. Carter Vickers, Johnson as well, Aaron Moy, and then we still have Jovanovic, which way you want to pronounce it. I had someone earlier on saying it's pronounced that wrong. I don't care. So Jovanovic is still in the World Cup semi-finals this week against Argentina. I wish him the very best. It's going to be a tough one. You know, Croatia being outstanding, but 2 cracking goals today from Matt O'Reilly and a lovely lob by Kyogo as well. And look, I've said it many times on the channel, there's going to be a comings and goings in this window coming up, and there's been talks about Giakoumakis all week, reports that he's been happy in Glasgow, he's no intention to leave the club, and then there's been reports this week that he's at the changing agent. He was with an agency that basically were the same as the part of Carl Starfelt coming to Celtic from Rubin Kazan, and he's changed agents, and there's reports that Celtic will let Giakoumakis go for between 6 to 7 million. Now I don't know if we're going to get 6 to 7 million for him. I've said it many times on the channel. I'd be delighted if we can get a striker in. If in this case get 2 strikers in, replace Giakoumakis, have another addition to the team, because it's a long season ahead. It really is. This second part of the season I keep talking about so many times. Kitty in the semi-finals, Scottish Cup against Greenock. Our league, we have 3 games against Rangers. We have tough fixtures coming up as well, and we need to be complacent. We need to have the firepower there. We don't want to be picking up stupid injuries. Look, the weather's going to get bad over the next couple of months, and we need to have reinforcements there. And Giakoumakis, if he does go in January, which the chances are quite slim, we need to go out there and get the likes of that South Korean striker Cho Gui-sung. Look at the market. I'm sure Ange has been keeping tabs on players from Iran, the Middle East, the K League, the J League. The Asian market is a couple of jills in there, but Ange has to convince these players to move to the other side of the sea, move the other side of the world, not the sea. We don't want to be buying anyone off them. Good luck, not a chance. Definitely not. But now we'll see what happens, because there's going to be a lot of speculation coming up, and once we can keep the likes of the Jotas, which we only saw in the summer, you know, the Kyogos, the Matt O'Reillys, the Callum McGregors are key assets, the Carter Vickers. I know these guys are on long-term deals, but when money comes into football, it's very hard to keep these players, and hope we can keep them. We've been linked with Moussa Dembele, we've been linked with former player Wanyama. I can't see Ange bringing Wanyama back. I can't see Celtic paying the 5 million for Dembele to come back. I think it's just a wage problem there with Dembele. I think he's going to go to Turkey and go to Galatasaray. I think we could tap into the French market if we sell Jovanovic in this coming window. The talks of Chelsea are looking at him now. We use a bit of that, even a third of that fee, go out there and buy a good striker, 10 million striker, go out there and do it, break the bank, because Celtic need to have to start breaking the bank with these signings, and we've done already. You know, in the last couple of years we have started backing the manager. You know, in the last window we gave him 22 million, so I want to go out there in this window and hopefully spend about 12 million. Whatever goes out, we need to replace and spend a little bit more if we have additional cash in the kitty, which we should after the Champions League money. So let's see what happens with Giakoumakis. I don't really want him to go. I've said it personally. I like Giakoumakis. I think he has a really good physical threat with him. The only thing downside of him is his penalties. He's just a powerhouse. He's not hitting him much injuries recently. He gives everything he does up front. And I think from when he first came in, he just didn't settle. A lot of people didn't like him after that penalty miss against Livingston at Celtic Park, where we could have went top of the league, but it all paid off. We all went eventually the second half of the season. The goals he scored, then crucial performances, as I said many times. That performance against Rangers away, even though we didn't score in that fixture, he was just class, absolutely class, and he had that real John Hartson feeling to him, physical. So let's see what we can do. I just don't want us buying players that are not that kind of, that we're missing. That we need that physicality up front, because we have teams in the league that, like Hibs, Livy, that Giakoumakis, we need to have in there, even if he doesn't score the goals that day, just to cause threats and get us them valuable assists, or even that valuable presence where Kyogo could come in from the back post and score, or even a Abada, or even a Jota. So that's really it for me. Enjoy the rest of your night. England are out. Move on. Good luck to Morocco, France, Croatia, Argentina. Decent semi-finals of the World Cup. I'm looking forward to it. Take care. Hell.